What an unbelievable series the College World Series Championship has been so far between North Carolina and Oklahoma. Two amazing teams have just been going at it for so long throughout the year. Now, game one was on Saturday, and Oklahoma absolutely dominated. It was 9-3. Now, all three of North Carolina's runs came in the first inning, which is crazy. And they pretty much had no sort of offense throughout the entire rest of the game. Oklahoma obviously dominated. They were consistent throughout the entire game. Dayton LaChance had two home runs. There's I think two guys with three hits, two guys with two hits. Just a really overall team effort on the hitting side and on the pitching side as well. And yeah, Oklahoma, exactly kind of what I said they needed to do. Work on consistent pitching. That's exactly what they needed, and that's exactly what they got, and absolutely dominated game one. And then game two is actually the complete opposite. North Carolina dominated. They ended up winning 6-2. It was kind of close throughout the majority of the game, but North Carolina was able to pull it away in the end. Really good overall game. Cooper Nicholson played well. The entire team, I wouldn't say it was like a huge team effort, but a lot of different guys did play really well. And of course, you had Caden Glauber, who comes in, seals the game. The fact that he's won every single game he's been in, I think he's like 29-0 right now, is absolutely crazy. And he's going to have to play tomorrow night. Now, going into game three, I think there's a lot of important things to note. For Oklahoma, it's just you absolutely have to get your pitching right. Now, like I mentioned, all year, they have a lot of consistency when it comes to pitching. They have a lot of different arms they can use, and typically it works out really well. But against North Carolina in the second game, that didn't look like it at all. They played like seven different pitchers. A lot of them really struggled, or the ones that didn't struggle only pitched like an out or two. So yeah, I mean, they just need a lot more out of their pitching staff. I mean, 6 runs isn't terrible, but when your team's hitting, what was it, like 4 for 30, I think something terrible. When your team just can't get, any sort of hitting, especially, in the second half of the game, you're going to have to pitch the ball well, no matter who you bring out. And I think for North Carolina, it's more about just riding the momentum now. This exact same situation happened against USC in the Super Regional, where they went down in game one and they were able to bounce back, win game two, win game three, and ultimately book their trip to Omaha. And it feels very similar today. Obviously Oklahoma took game one, North Carolina bounces back, and now they have a chance to go win it. And the thing is, I want to say it was like a 12, it's been 12 times in a row that they go on a loss and then they pick it back up with a win. And the reality is North Carolina, they just don't lose series at all. They only lost to Virginia the entire year, which is pretty crazy. And Virginia obviously was kind of better at the start of the year. So it just shows like North Carolina, they don't really lose series. They might lose a game here, but they're always going to bounce back. And that's kind of, I said this game was going to, I said it was going to go to 3 games. I said that North Carolina was going to win. And I think I'm going to stand on that because while Oklahoma obviously has so much to offer, I think that this series is kind of playing into the hands more of North Carolina, and they're kind of dictating what they want in a series rather than what Oklahoma wants in a series. Oklahoma wants, you know, low scoring pitching games, let their star players play well. Whereas North Carolina is all about, riding momentum after losses. How can they bounce back? And it seems like they always know how to bounce back. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to pick North Carolina in this final game. I mean, what they have to offer in terms of just straight talent, what they've been able to accomplish this season, I think they have a lot more to show than Oklahoma. While Oklahoma is obviously hotter, I think that North Carolina just has proven more throughout the year. And like I said, I think this just falls into the situation that North Carolina wants. I'm not gonna say they were playing to lose the first game, but they know they're good after losing the first game, and they proved that they're good after losing that first game. They were able to bounce back and win, and it just feels like they're gonna ride that momentum. Obviously, winning the first game is big, but whoever wins the second game, I think should win the series. Obviously, if Oklahoma wins it, then they obviously do win the series. But North Carolina winning it, they just have so much momentum beyond them that it just feels right. They have, more consistency, not on the pitching side, but on the hitting side for sure. And I just don't see a world where they have a really bad hitting performance like Oklahoma did today. And obviously they didn't play well in game one, but I just think that the momentum's going to carry on, and I don't see another blunder happening to them. Yeah, man, I cannot wait for this game. Like, seriously, I can't wait for this game. It's going to be insane. It's been, I believe, 2 or 3 years since we've seen a winner takes all game in college baseball in the national championship. I can't wait to watch this. It's going to be insane. two teams that realistically deserve the national championship. I mean, Oklahoma's just been so good over the last couple months, and North Carolina has been unbelievable throughout the entire season, even when being doubted. So yeah, I mean, this trophy honestly deserves to go to both teams, but of course, only one team can actually win it. So I can't wait to see how these guys do. Yeah, just two really deserving teams, two teams that I know are going to give everything they've got. But yeah, I think North Carolina is just going to take it. I don't think it's going to be a very high scoring game, maybe like a 5-3. But yeah, I think the Tar Heels are going to roll and get a national championship that they've been waiting for.